Today's video is sponsored by Gunfire and Specna Arms. So this is it, my very first Specna Arms review on the Airsoft mic YouTube channel. But you know, the funny thing is, I have been a personal customer of the company that supplies these, Gunfire, for quite some time now. I have spent thousands with that company, and now they have come on board as another sponsor for the channel. Nice. Right now, they have sent me quite a few items from Gunfire. Obviously, the main thing I need to showcase today is the Specna Arms Edge SA-E07. Now, before you say it, oh no, not another M4 or AR type rifle. Remember I said I would not feature an AR type rifle or M4 on my channel unless it had something a little different to offer. Well, let me tell you, what this one has to offer is not little, it's major. But I just want to quickly show you, I have more than one Specna Arms rifle to review for you, but this one will be at a later date. But for now, it's all about this bad boy. Let's get it open. First of all, let's have a quick look around the box. The first thing I want to show you, gate. If you know anything about Specna Arms, you should know about gate. We'll get into that a little later. Oh, and by the way, this will be the last time you will see mechanics gloves in my videos. A glove manufacturer took notice of my channel and thought, hold on, let's send him some gloves. So, from the next video onwards, it will all be about armored claw. So, throughout all my videos, from now on, you'll be seeing armored claw gloves, and I'll be giving some of those away too. So, let's get this bad boy open. And I'm quite excited to show you why I feel this qualifies to be on my channel, even though I said I was moving away from AR M4s, and I'll go into that a little bit later. But look, what a nice package you get. So the first thing you are greeted with is an instruction manual. Oh, very nice. You also get a set of cool stickers. They're huge as well. You also get a test sheet, so that's good. Oh, nice. I don't know if this is some sort of a little colour brochure. Looks pretty neat. I'll open that up a bit later. Right, what else have we got? Oh, nice. Look at this. You get a lanyard, a Specna Arms lanyard. Oh yes. Now, I was told about this, and it's true. Every time you buy one of these bad boys, you will get an alternative spring. And the great thing is, it does have that quick change spring system. We've got some sort of cable adapter with a Dean's connector and a Tamiya. I'll show you more about that in a moment. Right, any more for any more, yes? Oh, I love these. You've got a very nice foregrip. And it's not like one of those cheap, nasty ones that they just throw in the box for a little bit of added value. This is a pretty decent one. Look at the quality build on that. You know, don't get me wrong, you know. Just because I'm very happy that Specna Arms and Gunfire has now recognised that they wanted to get on board with your boy, Airsoft Mike, it doesn't mean I'm going to say everything good about this. I mean, I want to check it out properly. If there's anything I don't like about it, trust me, as you know by now, I will let you know. So, oh well, now come on. I've never seen this before. No, I've seen a mag before. But look, you get this mag. And you get this mag. I have never, now you know I've got a lot of Airsoft replicas, yeah? I have never, ever, apart from Crytek, but I have never, ever had an Airsoft unboxing where they give you out of the box 2 mags, and not just any old mags, Specna Arms mags. Double nice. And I believe they take 125 rounds. So that makes them both mid caps. Oh yes, you got your free poison, throw these away. Ah yes, yes. Remember I was talking to you about gate? Well, that's where this card comes into play, and we'll talk about that very shortly. Right, here we go. Oh, come on now. Come on now. The first thing that jumps out at me is this bad boy right on the end. This is the SA, that's Specna Arms SA-E07 Edge. Let's complete that picture, and then we're going to have a look around this piece, and then I'm going to explain why I accepted to do this sponsored review, even though it's another M4 type AEG. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have a look at all the trades on there first, look at the design, then we'll go through the features, and then we'll do a nice little test and chrono for you. And at some point during all of that, we'll talk about gate. Going through the features of this bad boy, apart from the grip and the stock, full metal. And of course, it's a polymer mag, but receiver, handguard, your key mod system, rail system, it's all metal. You have a 6-position retractable stock that goes all the way back to there. And of course on the back you have your rubberized butt plate, and in there is where you would put your battery pack. But there's also a bit of magic going on in there, and I'll explain a little later. So you have your sling points right there and here, and then here of course you've got 2 QD sling points. You have your polymer rear flip up sight, nicely complemented with your front flip up sight. And let me just show you, they're all fully adjustable, but on your rear one right there where you've got that tiny peephole, you can flip that front section down to give yourself a much more larger, more comfortable sight picture. Then we get to the charging handle, which will reveal your rotary hop-up adjustment. Now I know you're thinking, yeah, this is all so familiar with what I've shown before with other makes, but wait, it's coming soon. The thing that sets this apart. But anyway, let's continue. You have your fire selector switch, which can be switched to the other side if you're a lefty. Right, let's do the old test on the fire selector switch. Okay, now that's decent. And then we get to the grip, which has texturing on both panels either side, some serrations on the front, and smooth at the back. And like a few other models, because I like to be honest, like a few other models that I've reviewed in the past, you have quick and easy access to your motor. Not a single tool is needed. Nice. And then you have your mock bolt release, of course your full metal trigger and trigger guard, plenty of rail space along the top, and then we get to these awesome trades. Now when I say awesome, as you have seen from the retail box, it's Rock River Arms. They are a real firearms company, so this is fully licensed. And as if you haven't already noticed, they are all American. And just in case you weren't too sure, Specna Arms and Gunfire are all European, specifically Polish. Nice. So of course, bringing you back to this 125 round polymer S-Mag, and it's got the nice texturing on there, and if you look closely, it's actually the Specna Arms logo. Nice. talking about logo, you've got it here too. And then we get to this key mod and the rail system. Again, full metal. You got your extra rails here, and I'm loving the contrast between the black rail, the tan rail. Nice. And if you look carefully inside, you've got that floating outer barrel. And then we get to this awesome looking muzzle device right here, which looks very much like an amplifier. Now, if you're new to Airsoft, you're probably thinking, yeah, that looks like a nice little suppressor right there, or silencer. Would you look at the size of that mouth on this thing? To me, yep, this is an amplifier. Looks absolutely menacing. And again, if you're new to Airsoft, an amplifier is basically what it says on the box. It should make this sound even more louder and more menacing during gameplay. We'll test this out a little later. Okay, so just before I take you around to the other side, let me just show you right there. You've got your unique serial number. So on the other side, I've already shown you can put that fire selector switch over here if you wish. You've got your Rock River Arms hologram right there. You've got more Specna Arms branding. Shown you already about the hop-up, and there's your dust cover, as you can see. And on this side, a nice little touch. You've got a QD sling point, which you can remove and put anywhere along your key mod, or indeed on the other side. Oh, look at that amplifier. So, what's so special about this? What makes this so different to the last type of rifle I have done in this sort of genre? Well, for starters, how many of these bad boys have you ever seen coming already with that sort of muzzle device? So come on, let's cut straight to the chase. I'm going to show you what makes this Airsoft AR M4 type rifle different, and dare I say it, better than any other rifle I have done of this sort of genre, okay? But I say that with a caveat. It doesn't mean it performs better than other rifles. We've yet to see during the accuracy test. Do you know how much of a game changer this is? For starters, you've got 3 cables going on there, and you've got this little circuit board right there with a Dean's connector. Now, there are many pros in Airsoft that swear by Dean's connectors, okay? Most of us make do with Tamiya, which is why, as shown earlier, they do supply you with this little cable adapter. But that's not the only thing that sets this bad boy apart from the others. This baby will tell you if there's anything wrong with it. No, did you, hold on. Did you just hear what I just said? This baby will tell you if there's anything wrong with it. Come on! Let me explain. And no, there's not a little computerized voice saying, there is something wrong with the trigger system. No. Basically, as soon as you put a battery pack on this, there's a little LED on this system right here that will flash. And depending on what color and how it flashes, you will know if your rifle is in tip-top shape. So, back to this card that I showed you earlier. If you get a healthy green light, you're A-OK. Enjoy airsofting. Ha, I like that. But then, look, if you go down this chart, if you get different sort of colors, whether it be red or green, or flashing red and green, or flashing green on and off, on and off, on and off, it means there's something up with the motor. As you can see there, I won't go through all of them, but look down this list. It's a self-diagnosing AEG. Come on! Never had something like that before on my channel. So let's give it a quick test. Right now, I need you to keep an eye on this little circuitry right there. As soon as I connect this battery pack, you should see an LED. If it comes up green and then switches off, we have a 100% healthy rifle. Here we go. Right, I've just reduced the lighting so you can see this clearly. Here we go, battery is going on. Nice, see that? Green light and it switched off. We have a fully working, functional SA-E07 Edge. Right, let's get the battery pack in, and by the way, it's a Specna Arms 7.4 volt LiPo. Right, let's make sure this bad boy works, so we'll drop the mag. There's no rounds in here. Okay, I've already checked. Let's see how loud this thing is with this amplifier. Oh, oh, oh! Do you know what? Let me hold this towards the microphone. You might want to lower the volume or cover your ears. I'm going to give you a 3-second warning. 3, 2, 1. Good grief! Okay, so I'm going to flip the script. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do a chrono test, do a little accuracy test, and then after, I'll show you how quick it is to swap the spring. 362.8. 362.8 again. 363.6. This is really consistent. 361.2. 366. 362. 363.6. One more. 357.2. Pretty consistent. And boy, is this a powerful AEG out of the box. Hell yeah! My gosh, this thing is loud. I can't get over the way that just went. Anyway. Here's a ring that I would put on my pinky, so it goes on my little finger, yeah? Look at the size of this ring against that target. Let's just get this on here properly. Look at that. The red section of that target is only a little bit larger in circumference than my ring. So you can appreciate how tight these groupings are. Okay, so the M90 spring has been installed, and if you play at a gameplay site or arena that only allows around 320 to 330 FPS, this is what you'll get with an M90 spring. Very consistent. Let's try a bit of full auto. Nice. But you know what? I'm going to slap that other spring back in that it came with, so we get a nice comfortable 350 plus FPS. And please note, because of the Orion gearbox that you get inside this bad boy, you can put up to an M140 in here. Now, if you want to know what sort of FPS you get from that, check the video description below. So there you go, people. This is the Specna Arms SA-E07 Edge. And I decided to throw a couple of bits of accessories on there to make it look even sweeter. So, what do I love about this? Well, let me just go through all of the positives for you right now. Love the fact that it's officially licensed from Rock River Arms, USA. Another cool thing about this particular AEG is that it has a nano finish coating, so that prevents accidental scratching. So your bad boy will stay looking pristine much longer than a rifle that doesn't have that coating. And I'm also loving that it has that gate MOSFET X ASR module. The module that does self-diagnostics on your rifle. Oh my gosh, I'm still getting my head around that. That is so cool. And of course, you get decent trigger response. Absolutely loving this muzzle device right there that really amplifies your shots. Oh, and did I mention it's got a 6.03mm precision in a barrel. I've often seen comments of people saying, you really need to check out the Specna Arms range. And trust me, with this bad boy, I can see why. I'm just struggling to find a negative, hold on. Do you know what? I'll get back to you. But another strong positive, the price point. Not quite Airsoft on the budget, but the price isn't as high as you would expect. And another great thing, although this was sent to me from the people over there at gunfire.com, you can buy this bad boy at almost any Airsoft retailer worldwide. I'm talking about retailers in the UK, in Europe, all over the place, literally. Check the video description for more info. And yes, of course, the United States of America. All your big retailers will stock this Specna Arms Edge. Nice. Well, that's it, people. I'm struggling to find anything negative about this, but give me a little while with this and I will get back to you soon because I've got another Specna Arms, and by the time I do that video, if I've got any negatives about this one today, I'll let you know. But so far, so good. Thanks again to Specna Arms and Gunfire, and I'll check you next time on the Airsoft Mike YouTube channel.